just wanted to make a tea, which I have, and let's go through my minimal makeup collection. Thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to share this with you because I think having a minimal makeup collection is such a beautiful thing. As a woman, like, makeup is something that most of us find fun to use and wear and play around with, but I think at the end of the day, keeping it simple and very natural, in my opinion, is where makeup has its sweet spot. I love just a very natural, simple look, and so for me, I don't need a ton of products. I never really had a large collection to begin with, but I am proud of myself for how I have streamlined and simplified what I do have now, because I only own the products that I'm using. I don't keep duplicates of things like multiple concealers or blushes or bronzers. I have one of everything. I use it up and then I replace it, and I'm wasting less that way. I'm spending less that way. So financially it is great because makeup is not cheap. At least the products that I find to be a little bit cleaner, more natural, they're not on the cheaper side of things. So all that being said, let me show you everything that I have. Now I currently keep it in this basket because it's just easy to access. I'm thinking of getting something maybe a little bit smaller because I don't need this giant basket for the makeup that I do have. But let me go through and show you what's in here. So I have a few products by Ilia, and this is the Super Serum Skin Tint, and it is shade Diaz, number 7 it is. I love this. Just, I put a few drops on my hands and I rub it all over my face. I should maybe get a brush to apply it, but I use my hands and it seems to work fine. I don't wear this every day, but a few drops goes a long way. It gives you like a nice dewy kind of glow, very hydrating. So that's one product that I have by Ilia. And then I also have their, this is called a multi-stick, and this is the shade In the Mood, and it's this beautiful, like, beautiful color that I will apply like on my cheeks, and I'll just rub it in. I can also use it as like an eyeshadow because I don't own any eyeshadow. I don't really wear it, but if I wanted to put like some color on my eyelids, I would just use this. So multi-stick or something that's multi-purpose is wonderful. That is another product that I have by Ilia. The last product that I have by them is their mascara. I have the smaller size because I hadn't used it before. It was my first time purchasing it and I wanted to make sure that I liked it. And so far, I have a baby here not napping, if you can hear that. Seems to be a common pattern in my videos. It's hard to film videos when you're a mom and you have little kids and you're trying to film it around like a nap schedule or something like that. It doesn't always work. So there's a baby on the floor here not napping. Anyway, back to the makeup. So this mascara is called Fullest Volumizing Mascara, and it's black and it's beautiful. I actually really like it. I do sometimes, most of the time, curl my lashes first and then apply this. So that's the last product I have by Ilia. Baby has reached the tripod. They're a more clean makeup line that I've recently started using and I really like. So I may try some of their other products. Like I'm running low-ish on my concealer, which I will show you in a second. So maybe I will try their concealer next, although I do really love the one I have. So the concealer that I'm currently using is by RMS Beauty, and this is Uncover Up shade 22. I've used RMS for a very long time. I really like their products, very clean, very natural, and they work beautifully, and they're nice, and also similar to the skin tint. They're very dewy and they just hydrate. I find they're very hydrating. So that is the concealer that I use. Another product that I have by RMS Beauty is their luminizer. This is the color Champagne Rose, and this luminizer is just something that I don't wear every day, but something that you could use like under your eyes or like the bridge of your nose, again as like an eyeshadow. I sometimes use it as that as well if I'm going for some sort of look on my eyelid, and it's very beautiful, beautiful, simple, subtle color. So those are the two products that I have. That is, let's see where we're at. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 products so far. Now for my eyebrows, I use this. This isn't, I don't believe, like a clean, natural brand. My sister gave me this. It's called Anastasia. So this is Brow Powder Duo in dark brown. I've used a lot of the light brown side. I have some of the darker brown side left, but I use this with this angled brush and I just fill in my brows with it. I only have 2 brushes. This is one of them, and I also have this other brush that I use with my bronzer. So my bronzer also, I've had this for a while. It's not as clean of a product to my knowledge. It's by Nude by Nature, and this is the Bondi Bronze. And I will use sometimes, like I'll take this brush and I'll just dust a little bit of bronzer over. It's a long winter here and I lose my color from the summertime, and so this goes a long way in those winter months. So we are up to, that was 5, 6, 7. If you count the brushes, we're at 9 products. And then the last couple things, I have 3 pencils. So 2 of these are like a liner. So I have a black eyeliner by Pacifica. This I'll use sometimes to line my eyes. I don't do it often, but if it's something a little like more of a fancy occasion, I might line my eyes with that. I used to line my eyes all the time. I have darker features, so I feel like I can kind of pull it off without it looking too dramatic, but it's just not like an everyday look for me. And then I have this brown pencil, which is technically a brow, no, it's technically an eyeliner, but I sometimes use it as a brow liner. But the baby's getting into the makeup here. But so I sometimes use this to fill in my brows if I don't use the powder, but I keep it also as like a liner if I want something a little more subtle looking and not so dark and harsh as the black. And then finally I have this, not finally, there's one more thing. I have this lip pencil. So the only thing I have for my lips is this pencil, and it's by Mineral Fusion in the shade Elegant. And I will sometimes line my lips with this, or I'll just completely fill them in with this. It's kind of like a neutral nude kind of shade. And I also have this by Burt's Bees. It's like a tinted lip balm, which I much prefer for like every day. That's kind of what I'm wearing right now. And I like it because it's like a chapstick. I'm very low maintenance with the lips. I don't like doing a lot of lip color and lipsticks and all of that. So I love something like this. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, if we count the brushes, 13 makeup products total. I also have the curler, and I do have a pencil sharpener. But that is everything. So that is my entire makeup collection. I'm just gonna hold him because then maybe he's a little bit quieter. So that's everything. I hope that maybe inspired you. If you're someone who is trying to downsize your makeup to a more minimal collection, I hope that can prove to you that you don't need a lot of makeup to have like a simple, nice, natural look every day. But you could still look put together and nice without having to have a whole massive amount of makeup. One of the great benefits I find is that financially, like, makeup is expensive, especially the nicer, cleaner, natural products that can get a little bit pricey. So simplifying your collection and keeping it to just the few that you actually love and use is going to save you a lot of money. I know that from personal experience. I spend very little money on makeup and it feels wonderful. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it inspired you a little bit to maybe simplify your own makeup collection. We will see you in our next video.